Let's dive into a detailed demo of the model integration and switching features available within the TrueFoundry AI Gateway. The world of genai is rapidly evolving and new models enter the market every now and then, beating older benchmarks. Integrating them requires figuring things out on the fly and is a bit of a hassle. Furthermore, existing models being used by your applications sometimes also change their configuration, so you have to make code changes every now and then. The TrueFoundry AI Gateway provides a model proxy layer that sits between your applications and the various model providers. With the AI Gateway, all of these issues are abstracted out for you and everything is always up to date. New model releases are accommodated very quickly. Moreover, you get a full set of capabilities that are automatically available for that model as part of the AI Gateway ecosystem, such as smart routing, cost control, full observability, and overall centralized control. TrueFoundry streamlines more than 1,000 models across different model providers. There is support not only for LLMs, but also models like embedding models, re-rank models, vision language models, image generation models, speech-to-text models, and more. The fragmented ecosystem of models across the entire GenAI lifecycle is brought under one powerful umbrella. We'll talk more about the benefits towards the later part of the video. Now let's look at the platform and the different model providers available. The major cloud providers are at the forefront, offering integrated AI platforms. AWS Bedrock and Google Vertex AI give developers access to various models from different model providers on their platforms. Similarly, Azure OpenAI makes OpenAI's cutting-edge models available within the secure Azure cloud, and the larger ecosystem of Azure Foundry makes even more models available with more capabilities. You can also connect your models from AWS Sagemaker. Now, after this, we have the space of model leaders and creators. We have established leaders like OpenAI with their GPT series and Anthropic with the cloud models. Google Gemini represents Google's most advanced LLMs, and its predecessor, Palm, was a significant milestone in the research. Mistral AI is also another powerful model provider celebrated for its powerful open weight models, while Cohere models specialize in enterprise use. Beyond the big names, a host of specialized providers offer unique value. Groq, for instance, has custom hardware for lightning-fast inference. Perplexity AI has built an AI-powered search engine. Nomic is an open-source platform that helps you visualize and manage large datasets. For those who want to run models locally, Ollama is a popular open-source tool. AI21 is a leader in GenAI, and Together AI provides an API to a variety of open source models. Then in the enterprise and infrastructure space, Databricks simplifies building on open source LLMs. SambaNova builds custom hardware known as RDUs to accelerate AI workloads at scale. Deepinfra and OpenRouter simplify the deployment and management of models from various sources, making it easy to experiment. Finally, you can also connect your self-hosted models here. If you find that any model is not available in this list, you can always request for specific model providers or models to be integrated into the platform by reaching out to the TrueFoundry support team. The details are given in the description of the video. Now, TrueFoundry AI Gateway allows you to configure access control to models for developers, teams, or applications. How this is done is by configuring at the model provider account level on the UI. So let me take an example and show you how to add a model provider account. So let me add an OpenAI account. What you can see here is you need to provide a name of the account, which can be any name as per your choice. Now, as part of the collaborators, you can mention the specific collaborators and their roles, right? So roles can be manager or user. The manager has a lot more control than the user, while the user mainly has read-only control. To add this OpenAI account, you need an API key from OpenAI. Note that once you have added this account, you no longer have any use of the underlying OpenAI API key for further development. You will be provided a centralized API key which you can use for all your development. You can choose any of these models and integrate them for this account. Furthermore, you can also apply this using YAML if you're using the CLI interface of TrueFoundry. Now let's see an example of a model which has already been provided, that is GPT-4 from OpenAI main provider. You can see that the display name and the model ID have been filled in, and the model type is chat model, but you have options of other models also which you can add as part of that account. The cost is optional. By default, model pricing defined by the provider which is publicly available, will be filled in here, which is fetched by the platform. However, you can also mention your own private cost metric if you feel that that is something necessary. Now you can use the model in your application by just looking at the code snippet which is provided here. Note that you have been provided a TrueFoundry API key which allows for federated execution because the underlying OpenAI, Gemini and other API keys are not being used anywhere, and you have a centralized API key which you will be using for all your needs. In addition to the centralized API key, all the chat completion endpoints are OpenAI compatible, which really streamlines your workflow. Think about self-hosted models, think about models on Sagemaker across different accounts. It really enables very quick switching, which is a key reason what makes this model integration really powerful. The code snippet is not only available in OpenAI library and LangChain library, but it is also available in certain Java, JavaScript and Go based frameworks because AI adoption is really spreading. So you can see the different frameworks and use whichever is necessary. Further, you have a streaming and a non-streaming option which is also available. You can also play with the model in the playground by clicking on this button, and this model will automatically be loaded with certain default configurations and you can experiment with the model. Do have a look through the documentation and feel free to reach to us on email. Both the documents link and the email ID are given in the description below. You can also create your free account and try out the TrueFoundry AI Gateway for yourself. You're likely to find something useful that will help you out. Thank you.